MLB The Show is proud to welcome you to the desert capital of Arizona. We're at Chase Field in Phoenix for this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an interleague matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. And welcome again, everybody, to our coverage of Major League Baseball. Matt Vasgersian here to call the balls and strikes. Alongside me, Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler. And Hud, let's turn to you. What catches your eye in a matchup like this one?
Well, we've got a dynamite starting pitching matchup in this one. And that often means that runs are going to be hard to come by. The team that gets the early lead might be able to hang on.
All right, Rex, thanks. We'll hear from Dave in just a bit. But first, we check out the starting lineup for the 27-time world champion New York Yankees. It's presented by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Derek Jeter will lead things off and be the shortstop. Nick Johnson bats second. He's the DH tonight. Next is the 2005 American League MVP, Alex Rodriguez. He's at third. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Robinson Cano is the second baseman. He bats number 7. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. They'll match up against the American League starting pitcher from the 2007 All-Star Game, the hard-throwing right-hander Dan Herron. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the boxes. We are just about set for baseball.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
And we are underway as Jeter looks at a pitch that misses ball 1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. One on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
One pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and Jeter's down on strikes.
Well, this is just a case where he reaches back for a little something extra, and he just fired that fastball by him.
Nick Johnson digs in at the plate.
Now batter, Nick Johnson.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And this is into the alley for Johnson. Should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. So a runner on second with 1 down now. And here comes A-Rod.
Now batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Right through it here. He's behind 0-1. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. Base hit. And add another game to his hit streak right there. He's up to 11 games in a row now. Runners on the corners now with 1 man gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
And Teixeira's not nearly as strong a hitter from the left side as he is from the right, as evidence there.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but this will be a foul ball. They'll try again. 1-2, just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. To get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
And with the full count, the runner at first could be in motion here.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit. And Johnson is across to score now.
And that is a great AB there. Not only do you wind up with a knock, but you make the pitcher use a lot of energy and effort to do it.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. And a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, you can already tell the strike zone's going to be all over the place today.
This one's too far inside. Ball 2.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
And this is going to be just foul down the line, as that had double written all over it. And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. Jorge Posada will be next, barring a double play ball. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, Matt, things are just going from bad to worse here this half inning.
Jorge Posada will be the batter.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. And this is taken for a ball. Looked pretty good, but it's 2-1 now.
Oh, and with the bases loaded, this is a bad time for an umpire to start getting picky.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. On a diving effort there from Drew, but it goes for naught as it's by him, a base hit. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, this is a nice little cushion to have early in the game. Anytime you can race out to a 3-0 lead in the first, you got to feel pretty good about things.
So first and third with one away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
Lined up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Well, sometimes it'll take a pitcher a little while to get a feel for a mound, but here in his home ballpark, that can't be the reason why he's already down 4-0.
So first and second with one man gone, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
The batter, Nick Swisher.
First pitch on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. And the runner will score from second. And the hits just keep a-coming. 15 games in a row now in which he has hit safely. Randy Wynn will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
First pitch coming. And he lays off there 1-0.
Boy, and this already has the makings of a very short outing.
And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
Now the 1-1. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way. This now is the 9th man to bat in the inning. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike two. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. To second for one. Relay to LaRoche is in time, and thanks to the double play ball, the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 5-0. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. Gerardo Parra will lead things off despite being under 200 against lefties. We'll see what he can do here. After that, the young phenom shortstop Stephen Drew. After that, first baseman Adam LaRoche. Chris Snyder will be the designated hitter tonight and bat 4th. Kelly Johnson will bat 5th. He's at 3rd base. Miguel Montero will do the catching. He bats 6th. Connor Jackson will be in the number 7 spot and play left field. Ryan Roberts bats 8th at 2nd base. Chris Young will round out the lineup. He is in center. And they'll have a tough task ahead of them indeed, as they'll have to go to work against the big fella, the MVP of last year's ALCS, left-hander C.C. Sabathia. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Gerardo Parra will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Gerardo Parra.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle, and that's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Yeah, that's a good approach right there, leading off the bottom half. He knows there's no such thing as a 5-run homer. Here in the first, they just need base runners to climb back into this.
Stephen Drew will get his first shot at it here.
Now batting, Stephen
Drew. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And he's just saying, here's my fastball, try and hit it. Got him in an 0-2 hole now.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Jeter on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So a runner on first with one out now. And stepping in is the first baseman, Adam LaRoche.
Now batting, Adam LaRoche.
And here's the first pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit. Chris Snyder will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Chris Snyder.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. Jeter on to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So it's no runs on two base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second inning here in the desert. The Yankees are out in front, 5-0. Derek Jeter leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Ready with another 0-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And that's the pitch guys will just beat into the ground.
Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. And Jeter should have extra bases here. And this, in fact, gets to the wall now. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he kicks this inning off with a bang as a leadoff double has him in business now with nobody out.
Nick Johnson will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
First pitch coming. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Kind of hurried the throw here when he didn't need to, but the first baseman saves the air. That was a nice play.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Montero looks up and reins it in for out number 2. Mark Teixeira will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swinging a ground ball to first. Oh, and he boots it. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 5-0. Kelly Johnson will start things off in the bottom of the second.
The batter,
hard liner toward short. Throw is low, but good hands over there by Teixeira at first as he digs it out.
This is hard when your momentum is taking you one way and you got to throw another, but he was right on the money.
Miguel Montero will dig in here.
Now batting, Miguel Montero.
Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike one. Bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike three called, and there are two away. Connor Jackson will stand in for the first time here.
Connor.
First pitch on the way. 4-1.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
Two out, nobody on. Falls behind now, 2-0.
And you could just see Sabathia rear back and overthrow that one. He's got to relax and find his spots here.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Grounded foul. This ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Ryan Roberts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, and that won't be lost on his teammates. That was a great at-bat.
Ryan Roberts will get his first cuts here. Swing and a liner. But foul. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Lays off for a ball, 2-1. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And that's a costly mistake right there, and now a two-out hit could bring the man in from second.
Here's a ball line softly back up the middle. And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Doesn't matter how hard you hit it as long as it falls. This one gets down out there and it'll be good enough for a base hit and an RBI.
Chris Young will be the batter. The string on that one strike.
Yeah, most guys aren't looking changeup to begin an at bat.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Swing shot back up the middle, and that's in there, base hit.
And look where this pitch is, right in the happy zone. He loves that thing middle in, and he explodes right through it.
Gerardo Parra will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Now batting, Gerardo Parra.
And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Curtis Granderson will bat here. No official at bat, but he's scored a run thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
In there, 1-1. And this is fouled straight back. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Thought off the crack of the bat they were going to be able to get him at first, but he's picking him up and putting him down and gets himself an infield hit.
Jorge Posada will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And that misses for ball 1. check on Granderson. Now the pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to LaRoche, and they get them both.
Boy, this is just poetry in motion right there. Look at the play that gets this one started. And even more important is the feed he makes to second. Restaurant quality right there.
Robinson Cano will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
And the pitch. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And Matt, as far as 0-2 pitches go, this one left a little to be desired as this thing catches far too much of the plate.
Nick Swisher will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Low with the splitter, ball one. Strike at the knees, 1-1.
Got to bend the knees and go down and get that one.
Hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Well, I would sincerely hope that he's nearing the end of the line here. These numbers don't lie. You see him already, 10 hits allowed, and he has not been sharp so far.
Randy Wynn will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
First pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And boy, his location has really been an issue in the inning. That pitch is right down the middle.
Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball one.
Very enticing, but a good job holding up.
Swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that's through into center field. Base hit. A run is in.
Just doing nothing wrong with runners in scoring position in this one. Now 6 for 8, a 750 clip. That is unheard of.
So it's first and second with two men gone. And in steps Derek Jeter.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
That was a good spot to miss. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Behind in the count, he comes with a splitter anyway and misses for ball 3. The 3-0 pitch. That's in there, 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Runners will be off with the pitch now, so a ball in the alley would be big trouble.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 6-1. Stephen Drew makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Stephen Drew.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Therefore, it is win, and there's the first out of the inning. Will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batting, Adam LaRoche.
Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. And that's over, 2-1. And this ball will be chopped foul.
Foul ball.
Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left. Foul. And he struck him out.
Boy, and that's not what you'd consider a sweeping slider. That's a nasty slider. Tough to do anything with that.
Chris Snyder to get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
The batter, Chris Snyder.
And here's the first pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, man, whatever you do, don't rub it. You know he wants to. Don't do it.
Kelly Johnson will step in now.
Now batting, Kelly Johnson.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0.
Might have wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Now Johnson will await the 1-0. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. One and two now. On the ground towards first. Teixeira just does this himself at first, and that'll do it. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 6-1. Nick Johnson will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1.
Don't think he liked the call right there.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And that is on the inside corner, but he can't get the call. Man, 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Yeah, Matt, the command's just not there. I think you got to go and get him out of there right now.
As Merling Vasquez will be the new pitcher. Alex Rodriguez will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Fouled back.
That's a foul ball.
In the dirt, and now let's see.
And that runner's flat-footed that time. He's got to be moving on those.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. A runner at first with no outs here. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Foul ball.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position.
Yeah, this really hurt because the chance for a double play here would have really been key.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. Mark Teixeira waits on deck. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss by A-Rod, so he becomes a strikeout victim here.
Well, this pitch looked to be up. We'll get a look at it on pitch track, and yeah, you see it. That thing's a good 2 feet above his belt. He's got to be more selective up there, even with 2 strikes. Come on, show some plate discipline.
Mark Teixeira will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. In there for strike 1.
Matty's living dangerously by working his fastball up in the zone like that.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. One out and a runner on second base. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Curtis Granderson will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch coming. Right there for strike 1.
And at 95 miles an hour, that fastball will get up on you quick.
Ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead this one 6-1. Miguel Montero will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Now batting, Miguel
Montero. Lays off 1-0.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
On the ground for A-Rod. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Connor Jackson will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Now batting,
First pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
And that's too high. Ball 2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a 1-out hit. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Well, the key here is that he knows it's going to be close at the bag, so he's busting it down the line and beats it out.
Ryan Roberts will step in. An RBI singled his last time around. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, and they would love a double play ball right here.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Outside, 2-1.
Maybe a good spot for a hit and run here, Matt. Let's see if they want to try something.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 now. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Chris Young is on deck. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Yeah, Matt, he made him throw a lot of pitches. That was a great at-bat.
Chris Young will stand in. A base hit his first time around.
Now batting, Chris Young.
Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike 1.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
That's a foul ball.
On the ground down the first base line. Goes to third with it, and they get the force for the second out. Gerardo Parra will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The batter, Gerardo Parra.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Down and away, ball 1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stephen Drew will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Stephen Drew.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
One and one. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. On to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead it 6-2. Jorge Posada will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
See if they try and stay out there again.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Robinson Cano will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Fastball in there for a called strike. right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two. The pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Foul ball.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Nick Swisher will be next. Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. And a fine play there as he's able to corral this one on the move for the second out. Nick Swisher will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Here it comes. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Two and 0. Fastball, and it's hit on the ground as short. Up with it is Drew. Throw on to LaRoche is going to be in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 6-2. Adam LaRoche will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Adam LaRoche.
Is a fastball right there for strike 1.
95 on the fastball that time. He's got some zip to that thing.
Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here. Here's the pitch. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
That's a foul ball.
Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And that'll fall in between them. And now this will rattle up against the fence. The relay throw. But he is in there with a triple.
Well, this is how you kick off an inning. Once the ball got out there, he was not going to be denied in his quest for 3 bases.
Chris Snyder will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batting, Chris Snyder.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Oh, looked good on the monitor, but it's 2-0. runner in scoring position with none out. On the ground towards second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Bottom line, just drive the run in. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, that's your one job. Well done there.
Kelly Johnson will stand in 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Kelly Johnson.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lined back over second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
Miguel Montero will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting, Miguel Montero.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
And the infield's into double play depth there as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
From the stretch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
And even he's smart enough not to chase that thing.
Runners on first with one down. As a look, now the pitch. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And he's just starting to dig his own hole at the plate right now. That's the second time he's struck out in the ballgame, and you can see on swing track he needs to be more selective up there.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in is the former Cal Berkeley standout Connor Jackson.
Now batting, Connor Jackson.
Grounded, foul.
Foul ball.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Using the fastball to get ahead. Got some pitches to work with now.
Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Teixeira has got it, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. Randy Wynn will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
The batter, Randy Wynn.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And the pitch. And that Misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now, 3-2. Top of the order to follow here. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Good job of getting off the mound in a hurry and shuffling over to first to take the feed from the first baseman.
Derek Jeter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Now the pitch. Ball 1.
And when guys start getting tired, they don't arch their backs enough and start leaving pitches up. Be careful.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Misses, ball 2.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Give him the old hat trick, as he's looked overmatched all through this one.
Nick Johnson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Slice down the left side, but foul. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 6-3. Ryan Roberts will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, Ryan Roberts.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Swisher is in his tracks now, and very quickly 1 gone.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Chris Young will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The batter, Chris Young.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. One-0 pitch now. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
3-0.
And even when you're missing low with the fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
That one's in there, 3-1. The 3-1 coming. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
And here it is again. He thinks the thing's low, but you can see pretty clearly that this thing comes right in at his knees. That's a good call.
Gerardo Parra will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, Gerardo Parra.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. The pitch. In on the hands that time. 1-1.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And this is hit hard up the middle. And that is past a diving Jeter for a base hit.
Well, 3 hits, 3 singles. He's been nothing if not consistent, that's for sure.
Stephen Drew will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Stephen Drew.
Lays off the slider. Don't know quite where that missed, but it's 1-0.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And Swisher ought to have no problem with this one, and the side is retired.
And a good job of pitching there to get the fly ball he needed, and they will hold on to the lead.
Alex Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 6-3. Clay Zavada is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Alex Rodriguez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard, but foul. Like he lost the handle on a breaking pitch. 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
And we'll see if this pitcher can rally back here.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, not making excuses, Matt, but sometimes it's hard to make that adjustment from the bullpen mound to that mound between the white lines.
Mark Teixeira will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
A check on A-Rod, now the pitch. And it's by him, it's 0-1.
LaRoche is on the bag over there at first, so the right side of the infield is wide open.
And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Therefore, it is Young, and he's got it for the first out. Bob Howry will come in and pitch now. Curtis Granderson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
First pitch to him. Fastball from Howry, always among his better pitches, and it's strike 1.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. He's ready now. The pitch that misses, 1-2. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field, and this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's a little too good to let go, but not necessarily something he could do anything with.
And A-Rod's going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it.
Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. The Yankees lead this one 6-3. Adam LaRoche will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Adam LaRoche.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Ah, and that puts him in a pretty good hole now.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, half of his night at the plate's been good. He's got 2 hits, but he's also had 2 strikeouts.
Chris Snyder will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Chris
And a Fastball's in there for strike one.
Pitching coach will love that location.
He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Here it comes. Swing, hot shot to the left side. And that's in there, base hit.
Well, you see it right there. Pitch is starting to stack up like firewood. Gotta figure he's about out of gas here.
Kelly Johnson will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batting, Kelly Johnson.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Matt over 100 pitches for him, so he's got to be just about at the end of his line.
Swing and a liner, foul and out of play. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Boy, and no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
Miguel Montero will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
The batter, Miguel Montero.
And here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. That's by him for strike one. Turns on one and rips it down the line. Base hit.
No hesitation that time, rounding second, as he's going to hustle all the way to third on the base hit.
Alfredo Aceves will be the new pitcher. Connor Jackson will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch coming. Ball 1. Ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Ryan Roberts will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Ryan Harvey.
And here's a fastball that swung on and lifted down the left field line. In there, a base hit. And the runner will score from second. Now both men are across to score.
Second triple of the game for these guys, and much like the last one, it was just a case of a guy showing real hustle right out of the batter's box.
Chris Young will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Now back, Chris Young.
In there at the knees, strike one.
Tough pitch to start the at-bat.
Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third.
Thought this would be enough to bring him in from third, but he didn't get a good break here and decided not to risk it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. 3 runs already home here. And this is swung on and pretty well hit. Out to deep left center field. And that ball is out of here.
Matt, this is a big home run here late in this one. The game's certainly not over yet, but this lead changes hands here, and this could be a huge turning point.
Gerardo Parra. We'll see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far.
Now back, Gerardo Parra.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Went after the low heat. We'll see if he stays down there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. Now a ball hit towards Jeter. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. D-backs lead it 8-6. Jorge Posada will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Swinging a ball line softed to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Juan Gutierrez is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Robinson Cano is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Fastball high, and it's quickly 2-0. As he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Matty's come right out of the pen throwing nothing but balls. He better settle down quickly.
1 out, nobody on. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, it looks like they didn't want to come in 3-0, so he's aboard.
Nick Swisher will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Boy, they could really use a double play ball here. But a strikeout wouldn't be too bad either.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was a good time to come up with that pitch. A lot of guys don't look off speed with 2 strikes, and he had him way out front.
Randy Wynn will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Boy, he's just attacking with that fastball there.
And he misses 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to LaRoche takes care of him, and with that, the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. D-backs out in front, 8-6. Stephen Drew will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Stephen Drew.
Fastball just misses for ball 1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. This one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
Boy, and they've held him to an 0 for 5 in this one. He's been neutralized.
Adam LaRoche steps in now.
Now batting, Adam LaRoche.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Swisher is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. Chris Snyder will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Chris Snyder.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Boy, tough when you take off speed to start the at-bat.
fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. Derek Jeter will try to get things going in the next half inning. 9th inning coming up. Diamondbacks lead this one 8-6. Chad Qualls will come in and pitch now. Derek Jeter will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Just got to find some way to get on base here.
Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. A little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Base is empty here with nobody out. A 2-1 offering. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
And at this point in the contest, all you're looking for is base runners, so now they look like they could be in business here.
Nick Johnson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. This is taken down around his ankles for ball 3. And the dangerous Alex Rodriguez looms in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-0 offering. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. An early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
And little by little, they'll take him outside the zone and see if he'll keep reaching.
Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a liner. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Throw over to first. Almost caught him leaning that time. A look at Jeter, now the pitch. Line hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hit hard, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Matt, just when it looked like we might have some late inning heroics in store for us, they get the double play that gets them out of here with a W.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he made the most of his opportunities here. You see the 3 RBIs in the game, and they were all key to leading his team to the win.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 8-6. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.